So hi everyone, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So it's been a while. I hope you're fine. I'm good. Just to remind you, please subscribe, share, of course like my videos and watch them to the end. So far so good. I want to thank those that have done it already, because we are increasing in numbers, however small it is, but I'm appreciating that absolutely. So today I want us to focus on those services that the authorities in Denmark offer to their own citizens, and I will be doing a bit of comparison in the way I'm gonna be sounding, because it's gonna be like what is done here and not done back home by the government, or the government to the public. So the public services offered here or offered differently here compared to how it's done back home in Kenya and many other countries. So I want us to talk about that. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the government offices. Government offices including hospitals, including civil servants and all that, schools and all that. So in Denmark, those places that I've just mentioned, amongst others, the services are super services. Ziko sawa. You go there and get the best of services. The workers are really friendly. You get all the time that you need, like hakuna haraka haraka. Ama hakuna story ya sijui kaa pale kando, like back home in Kenya where you're told like kaa pale kando ngoje, alafu tena unangojea tena anaamka anakwenda zake, like something like that. Yeah, for real. Yeah, so now it's so different here. Unakwenda pale, you go there, you have an appointment of course, and so you going there, you seeing this worker there, and I make sure kwamba he or she gives you full attention all the time that you need, and all the questions that you have whatsoever, they are all answered, no matter how long it's gonna take, as long as you're in and you are the one that is being served. Oh my god, it's really amazing about the services and how you get them. Now that includes also hospitals, because at the hospitals, the doctors give you the best of the best. They listen to you. That is according to my own experience. It's been fantastic. I'm overwhelmed. That's why I decided to actually talk about it, because it is super. Second thing that is just related to the first point that I'm talking about is the way they are doing it, the procedures. Now you have to do booking. So you need to do a booking, book for a time and a day for you to visit those places, including hospitals, unless it is an emergency, of course, where something just happens and you have to rush to the hospital and go through the emergency, whatever, right? But else, if you have a problem kwa mwili ama kitu kama hiyo kwa mgonjwa, you do an earlier booking of an appointment. So everything is put in order. So you're going there and they know that you're going there, and you get your time and you see the doctor, for example, and the doctor is listening to you, giving you all the time. So all kind of examinations will be done the same day, it won't take you long, because you know they have you in the system. They knew that you are coming, and maybe they even knew what you're coming for. The same for any other kind of appointments. If it's office appointments, documents that are needed, they already know that you're coming for these documents and you're coming for this and that and this and that. Everything is put in order perfectly. See, until you wake up in the morning and you go there for office and you are told, actually today the worker is not there. Today it's not the day that we do this. Today is not the day that we offer that. No. Everything is just put online for you to see, to read through, and so before you even think of going there, you already know which days you can get such services and at what time. Yeah. So we go to the next one. So now here people have identification cards, just like back home, and registration numbers, like identification numbers, kama vile numbers za kitambulisho, like anywhere else. But now here there's a point to it. There's a point to having it, because with that registration number, or that or whatever ID number that you have, you can be identified, you can be located. That means that just giving the whatever the registration number to the officer, then they know who you are, where you live, and what you do, and everything else about you just lays down there, and all, you know, all the information about you. I think we were trying to have the same in Kenya back home when we did this Huduma number. I don't know how far they have gone with the Huduma number, but I think that is what we were working towards achieving. Last I checked, the Huduma cards were delivered in the, but they have wameenda silent kuhusu hiyo story. Now that system is working in Denmark and it's working perfectly. Like the identification numbers, they are helping about everything about the information of their own citizens. So another thing which is very good, I think today I'm just on the positive side. I'm here to talk about the negative side, which are very few, and things that don't even matter really. So now let's talk about the next one, and that is on the respect for human rights. The respect for human rights is on a very high level here. Regardless of your race, of your color, of your belief, of your whoever you are, like from wherever you are, you get justice. Yeah, the justice is balanced for their own. Even they, like if you have a problem with their own citizens in Denmark and you are from another country, they are not like favoring their own. They don't favor their own. No, they are just like I said, justice is balanced. Wako cordial, wako katikati. Talking of justice, justice in Denmark is at its best. Yes. So it's iko sawa kabisa kwa sababu utapata justice hata kama wewe umetoka Kenya na uko na kesi na mtu wa huku, utapata justice. Long as unajitetea vizuri, unasema iko hivi na hivi na hivi, na wakusikize na wapate kwamba you are truly on the right side, then you gonna be on the right side throughout the case and all that. So yes, and if you are on the wrong, expect the same. If you are on the wrong, expect the same. Expect to be treated the same way Aden would be treated. Now, no corruption, like utapatikana kwa shida, alafu useme bwana acha nitoe kitu kidogo, hii story tumalize. Like, don't even try that. Don't try that. I think that's well known. And that includes even whoever we call back home, like huyo ni mtu mkubwa, huyo anajulikana kwa serikali, that one does not exist here. It does not exist here. The next one is that things are done electronically, digitally. Everything is getting digital. Nearly everything. And that also includes job applications and appointments. So like I mentioned earlier about appointments, you are doing the appointments online. So that's digital, right? See that you're making a phone call to book an appointment unless the online protocol doesn't work. So now you're doing everything online. Job application pia ni online. Remember, you're doing a job application online na pale because kuna hiyo information ya who you are. Now, like I said, everyone is located, can be located. Na CV zake na kila kitu. So unapeana CV zako na kila kitu. I'm looking for this job and this and that. I can see where you live. And so how easy is it for you to get to work at that given area and all that. So now application of work is done digitally, right? And that is even more better. There are more chances of you getting a job yenye ingekuwa imejificha, which would be hiding for you if you are to go looking for the job. So even the job advertisements, then they are done digitally. Yeah, if there are job vacancies, they are all displayed digitally online. There are those apps and sites that you can go if you're looking for specific jobs or to see what job vacancies are available at that given time. So you can go there and check, and if you feel like you fit for that kind of a job, even if it's not what you're trained for, but you feel like at this given time I can always fit for that job, then you have the chance to apply also online and get the job. That's better. Now imagine if you were to go there yourself, you don't even know where it is. like for example back home, mostly ni wewe you trek, you go look for work. Now where do you even go bila connection? Like if you una connection and someone tells you kuna mtu anahitajika hapa hivi job, hebu mlete na anafaa kuwa amesomea kitu fulani, kama hauna hiyo connection, how do you even know where to go and look for work? Seriously, like if you're in the village somewhere, kama uko ushago mahali uko mbali, alafu sasa utakwenda aje, utajua aje town Nairobi unataka mtu, unless there's someone who you know. Now here huko ushago here in Denmark, if you are there in Shags, bado utafikiwa na hiyo information kupitia hizo nini nimesema, hizo like those sites or whatever where there is job adverts, job vacancies, announcements, yeah. And so uko updated. Ni kama masikio zako ziko tu hivi ziko wazi, zinasikia kila kitu, zinajua huko hivyo mahali fulani there is a job or that. That is really really nice. Now talking about the villages, I need to mention also that development is everywhere. It's spread all over in Denmark. I would say that. Yes, I would confidently say that because I've moved around kiasi, nimetembea kiasi. So, development iko, barabara ziko safi mzuri kila mahali, everywhere. The roads are going ndani. So, so pesa ya serikali inatumika poa. Stima iko kila mahali. Like there's no way ati utasema there is no electricity because this place is too far from town. No, stima iko kila mahali. So you might end up not knowing that you are in a village, but uko bado village, because life iko tu sawa, iko poa. Yani iko standard life, iko tu standard. Nini ingine? Yeah, stima, barabara, maji, kila mahali kuna supply of water. So what else like does a human being need to have it comfortable? It is water, electricity, means of transport, right? Now mabasi, gari, kila kitu, public means of transport are all over. When I say development is spread all over, I mean like kila pahali. So the same way mtu mwenye ako tao atapata info ya kwamba kuna place panahitajika job, panahitajika mfanyakazi, the same possibility iko na mtu mwenye ako ushago. Sawa? The same possibility ya mtu ako ushago na ako tao to get education, it is the same possibility na mtu wako ota. Another thing, they have made it possible to get some money for compensation of used bottles. So in short, I mean here bottles are recycled. It's the meaning that bottles should be recycled nearly everywhere. I don't know what happens. I don't know what sijui kama katikati ya kampuni, between the company and the government and the standard of goods, I don't know what I can call that, what the agreement is, so that it ends up that you don't get any money refunded for your empty bottles, yeah, like back home. I don't know why, but it's the meaning. So but in Denmark, they are doing it right. They are doing it right, not for all bottles, of course, but for most of the bottles. So like soda, and take it back to the wherever you bought, of course, the retail shops, and that includes the supermarkets, right? So you can just take it there, and there is a place where you can put them and get some money for it. So you get a token for it, and that amount, so then on a shop now, even water bottles, yes, water bottles, and a lot of more other bottles. Chupa nyingi sana za vitu mingi sana, like plastic bottles, they are recycled. So hakuna ati kuzitupa. So how will you even throw money? Hautatupa pesa. Utakumbuka like I can get some around 60 bob za Kenya shillings, or 30 bob Kenya shillings. Okay, let's say hata kama ni 5 bob ya Kenya shillings, jamani, hautatupa chupa kama ni 5 bob ama hata 3 bob. Like mimi sitatupa hata kama ni 2 bob. Hata kama ni bob sitatupa. Kwanza hata nitaanza kufikiria vile naweza ziokota. Si ndio? Nilikuwa nisha mention earlier kwamba everything is development is spread all over equally. And so I'll also talk about the schools are everywhere in the villages, kila mahali mashule ziko zimeekwa. Now in those villages pia kuna small to towns where they make sure that there are schools available for the people that live in those small towns. Remember, the school is for free now. Usisahau kwamba shule ni bure. Yes, shule kwanza, of course tuite class 1 yetu ya Kenya, huku ni class 1. Ni sawa? So now those schools are free and they are all over. And the number of teachers is sufficient. It's a sufficient number of teachers that you get in every school. Now that includes schools for the normal and schools for the abnormals, whatever the teachers. Hata kwa shule za abnormals, walimu ni wengi. Like daro moja inaweza kuwa na watoto labda 5 na walimu 3. Yes, that is how good it is. So now that is another thing I should just mention compared to back home. Here the schools are everywhere, all over, so that it's like they are even counting kilometers. Like they shall not go certain kilometers without having a school nearby where people from that area can easily access the school. For the younger ones, for the pupils, or the small students that are not yet to the high school, of course, there are schools that the government makes sure that are situated somewhere close to the village, town where you are at. Yes, that includes also the kindergarten. They make sure that they are there, and so they give you a kindergarten, for example, that is near your place, as much near as possible, so that wanajua kuna hii kindergarten iko pale and so lives there. So wanajua mahali kila mtu anaishi, so wanakuweka hapo, wanaweka mtoi wako hapo, wanajua hapo hivyo ataenda mbali, alafu mwingine wa huko naye anapelekwa kwingine iko hapo karibu hivyo. In my last video I had promised to continue with the ways which can make it easier for people to apply and get a residence permit in Denmark. Something that I've not done, sorry about that, but then I'm gonna do soon, maybe in my next video, and not maybe, I should work on that really. So now allow me say goodbye, yes, and wish you a good evening. It's evening here, and so bye. Please msisahau kufanya ile mambo, msisahau kupenda, of course watch video yote, msikie, mniambie pia ideas mnataka nini ni share kwa videos zangu hivyo. So I'll just say bye bye until next time. Bye.